Hi, how are you today? I grew up in a home filled with harmonica music. My dad played the harmonica. Dad played the chord harmonica, and you've probably never heard of that, or many of you probably haven't. Um, he played in what was known as a harmonica trio, and a harmonica trio used harmonicas to recreate the sound of a musical ensemble. Um, the melody was played typically by a chromatic harmonica, such as the one I play, but also the rhythms, the chords, the like that a guitar or piano or even drums would play the rhythms, were played by a chord harmonica, 2 feet long, joined by a hinge. The top had major chords and sevenths, and the bottom had minors and diminished and augmenteds. And also there would be a bass harmonica, and the bass looks like this. The bass took the place of the bass violin, the bass guitar, all of the low notes, the left hand of a piano, all the low notes in a musical ensemble. When the three harmonicas were put together, it had such a pure sound. So throughout the last 100 years, I would say there have been countless harmonica trios. They're not as popular as they used to be. And speaking of popularity, there was one trio that became world famous, and that would be known as Jerry Murad's Harmonicats. My dad, like I said earlier, played in a trio known as the Harmonic Kings. It was Dad on chord, it was Gene Broglie on the chromatic harmonica, and Hank Graham on the bass. These are guys I grew up listening to every day as a kid. But the Harmonicats were the group that made it famous. And Jerry Murad's Harmonicats was Jerry Murad on chromatic harmonica, like I play, Al Fior on the chord, and Don Less on the bass. Don was years later replaced by Dick Gardner, and Dick Gardner is an outstanding bass harmonica player. Al left the act, and he was replaced first by George Miklas, and then later on by my dad. And then years later, there were a couple other guys that had played along with Jerry toward the end of his life with the Harmonicats. The Harmonicats, though, made it famous with one song, and this song, it's funny, it was a turn of the century tune. It was an old like Tin Pan Alley almost kind of love song. The name of the tune was "Peg of My Heart," and Peg was a unique harmonica song in that it started with a chord solo. The chord actually played the melody for the first half of the song, and then the chromatic took over and finished the tune. And the chord solo in the version that the Harmonicats recorded was written by Alan Pogson. Alan lived in New Jersey. I had the good fortune of knowing him before he passed. And Alan was a unique, innovative chord harmonica player and arranger. So he had written years ago this little chord solo for "Peg of My Heart." The Harmonicats had learned it, and they were fortunate enough to record it, and even more fortunate enough that it was played on some radio stations by accident, because it was the B-side of a record that never got played. It was always the A-side that got played. Some radio station played the B-side by accident. "Peg of My Heart" went on the air, the switchboard lit up, and the rest is, as they say, history. But what I'd like to do today is, because it's a song that I grew up with, and it's really a song that kind of defined the harmonica trio for me, and of course was a big part of my life. I'd like to play "Peg of My Heart," but I'm doing it along with the Columbia recording of the Harmonicats. They got into work with Columbia through the 60s, and through some of my computer technology here, I'm able to kind of filter some of Jerry out. So I get to do a sort of a karaoke with the Harmonicats. So it'll be myself playing along with Al Fior on chord and Don Less on bass. Of course, I'm just playing along with them. I don't have the Columbia sound. But anyway, here's "Peg of My Heart." Yeah, what a beautiful tune. Peg of My Heart. One of my favorite songs. I've played it for years. I've heard it for years, and I just wanted to share it with you. So thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, give me a thumbs up. And if this is the first time you stumbled across this channel and you heard this, hit the subscribe button. It'd be awesome to keep you in the mix and keep sharing some of this music with you.